Welcome back to my channel, everyone. My name's Elitzi. If you're new here, I decided to come on a hike. Just a little walk. I am by myself, and I'm so glad I decided to do this. Hold on, let me show you all this moss. Look at all this life growing. Like, hello? Hold on. Do y'all see that? Like, what? Oh my god, I actually need this like extremely. Today's the full moon in Leo, which is also known as a wolf moon. And I just, oh yeah, look at the sun right now. Dude, literally, yeah. I, oh my gosh, I like want to sit with the ducks. Hold on, I think I'm gonna sit with the ducks for a bit, even though they're looking at me like, what the fuck? I don't know what kind of duck this is, but these are cool. Oh, look at them. Scared the duck away, but look at this feather. This is a pretty feather, and I'm going to take it. Hi. She has a hair on her face. Are you kidding me? These are like conscious beings right here. I have your feather right here, miss. I have your feather. Okay, me over there in the back. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. They probably feel so good right now because literally it's been raining. So their water is probably actually really good right now and like clean and not filled with chemicals that the government or like city puts inside this lake. Oh, they're so sweet. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I'm on a hike. This is the outfit. I didn't really put any thought into it. Also, I literally have to shower because I haven't showered in a while actually. But also it's giving like I want to dive into this lake so bad. And it's also giving like I want to go to the beach just to shower at the beach. Because that just sounds like so much fun. Like it feels so like natural to our form of existence, if that makes sense. So yeah. This duck is like sitting with me now. Look at her. She's literally just sitting with me. Yeah, she knows the vibes. Oh, she is so sweet and so cute. Hi. I don't know if y'all understand how close I am to this duck. Like, this is literally me right here, and this is the duck. Like, I don't even know if that can show you how close I am. Hi. I have to go to the store. I'm gonna go get some items so I can make my own laundry detergent. And then I have to shower today. And then I actually have work today. And then I am also gonna go do laundry. So I don't have a lot of stuff to do, but I have like a little stuff to go pick up. Oh, I also have to go to the hardware store to go buy some wood, and I have to go buy a drill that I need. What else do I have to do? Oh, I have to eat, but I already meal prepped yesterday, so I don't have to like cook anything really. but I make time for others. No, I don't take things lightly. Ooh. The sun is so freaking divine. Wow. I hadn't been outside like all week, and like taking time to like do this. Hi, sweet girl. Okay, I'm gonna leave you. I wish I had food for you, but I do not. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm also taking this feather that I found because it's so pretty. I was gonna say, like, taking like time to do stuff like this for myself has been like on my bucket list to do, and I really hope y'all can hear me good. Also, there's like ivy right here, which ivy, I think it's a specific type of ivy plant that you can use for soap instead of chemicals. The plant itself creates soap when you like boil it. So yeah, also fun fact, my favorite plant are ferns. I love ferns and baby's breath. Those are my favorite always. I also used to take floral design when I was in high school, so we were like learning about plants and stuff like that. Anyways, I just had breakfast and I'm actually really full. It's also like kind of like a wet, gloomy day because it's been sprinkling. Okay. Yeah, as they should. Whoa. Also, random fact, I started my own composting bin. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just putting all my scraps in a little bin, okay? In a little like thing that I had already. But anyways, also, did y'all know that there's like different kinds of like duck quacks? Like there's your regular like quack. I don't know if y'all were able to hear that, but that was like one of them, which was like a general one. Then there's like a mating one. Oh, it's the people across the lake. Then there's like a mating one, and then there's like a different one. I don't know, I was watching this wilderness guy, and that's what he was saying, and he was making the duck noises. I'm going off the trail because I always like this place right here. It's so freaking cute, and literally feels like, wow, like, it's crazy how like in California, it's where I'm at specifically, I guess. Look at it, like, okay, pool. This is a house. Like, that's literally a house. And then this is a different house right here. But like, it's just crazy how like you have to go to specific places just to be in nature. Like, you can't just like, and what I mean by that is like, you can't just walk out and it looks like a forest. You can't just walk out and there's like a lake in front of like the city. But obviously it's a city, so. But I'm like, for what? I'm like, please, can we get rid of all the cities? Because, like, that's just so bizarre to me. Because there's literally, like, places, like, literally, where I'm from, like, in the freaking mountains and freaking forest, of Chiapas, like, greenery is everywhere. like it's, we're literally in the rainforest, like, and it's just so crazy how like that's not the case here. Like, you have to go to specific like hiking trails, or you have to go to specific areas just to like look at nature and be immersed in our natural state. Okay, I had to wait for her to pass, but oh, now there's a train. Now there's a airplane passing by. But I don't know, it's just so crazy to me how that's the case. Also, this is scented sage. It smells so freaking good. It smells so good. And then there was like an orange tree up there earlier. But all of this, I'm pretty sure, is like ivy plant, a certain type of ivy plant, and I forgot what type of ivy plant it is, but you can use to wash your hands. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, like you have to go to specific areas just to go and be immersed in our natural state of existence. And anytime I talk about stuff like this, I always like criticize myself, and I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't talk about what I actually think about, because then it's probably going to be weird. Or like a lot of people who, I don't know, maybe like watch my stuff, or like a lot of people who I attract probably don't know a lot about what I'm talking about, so they might not understand until its fullest concept. But what I mean by that is, like, even like when I was saying earlier, like about the whole shower thing, like I have a perfectly normal shower. Like I don't have to I don't have to go to the beach just to shower. Like I don't have to, you know, I don't have to struggle, thank goodness. I don't have to struggle to like even go try to take a shower, or even when I'm like, oh, I want to dive into this lake to shower. Like I don't have a problem with like using my own shower. But it's just like, the point is about like connecting back to our oneness of self and connecting back with nature. And I feel like having experiences like that really amplify that for me. And okay, Miss Girl, I feel like having experiences like that really amplify that feeling for me, where it's like, wow, I'm living the lifestyle that my ancestors, my like lineage like wants for us, instead of living like an artificial lifestyle, if that makes sense. Wow, this like tree is like yellow. So yeah, I always think about stuff like that, and I'm just gonna start talking about stuff like that more often, because I feel like it's really important too. And I really feel like God, universe, spirit guides, like, you know, all these energies really do use people as examples of certain lifestyles, of like, and how certain lifestyles can leave you with certain outcomes. And yeah, like, I'm not saying one is right or one is wrong or vice versa, but I will say that there is a lifestyle where everything conjoins into one, and that's the lifestyle that everyone should be living in, because that's where we source from. So yeah, to put it plain and simple, you can say it'd be like one world, like one love. You can say it's unity. You can say it's peace and love, harmony. Those are all different words to describe that feeling and connection and what I'm talking about, basically. Wow, look at all these houses. I've walked this trail so many times, but I've never like actually seen the houses, because it's usually blocked off by a lot of trees and stuff. That's really cool. They have a pretty back house. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed my little ramble. But yeah, I think it's like, I don't know, I'm gonna talk more about these stuff, even though sometimes I get in my head about it. But I know that like this lifestyle is so true to me, and I still live it, like even off camera. But I feel like even though I've shared stuff with y'all don't really know the depthness of what I mean, because it's a journey that you yourself have to take. Like, I can't describe to you what it feels like to be present. I can't describe to you what it feels like internally to feel present, or to have like a realization, you know? It's a self journey that you have to choose and take on, and that is so beautiful. I don't know if that duck is dead. So all of this, there's turtles. I've touched a turtle from here before. I've also put my feet in this water before. I don't even know if you can swim in it. It doesn't have any sense that you can't, so I hope this duck is not dead. But if it is, may it continue swimming in the afterlife. I'm literally this close. Along with what I was saying about like living in our natural state of being, I always think about that in the sense of like what I wear, how I show up, and it's funny because ever since I was a little kid, I think about it now and I'm like, whoa, there was like moments where I knew I wanted to have a lifestyle of like living in my most natural state. Also, look at that beauty right here. Hello. She's huge. Hi. I don't know if that's a male or female, but she has very dominating energy. But anyways, as I was saying, I think about it now and I have like moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, like when I was a kid, like I knew like I guess a lifestyle that I wanted to live, or how I wanted to show up for myself. And people always talk about how like little kids are the ones that are most in tune, and etc., stuff like that. They're singing. Also, there's like geese over here that are right on the path. I think they're geese, I don't know. I let them cross if they don't stop. As I was saying, like there's like moments now where I think about it and I'm like, oh my gosh, like when I was a kid, like this is why I did this. Like when I think about it, like I never used to want to, I guess, quote unquote, look presentable to society. And I say that because I feel like, well, obviously I'm queer, like I have locks, which a lot of people perceive as like unpresentable. Also, look. They're literally just there. They're literally like conscious beings right now. Ooh, I'm gonna sit here actually. I'm gonna take a break and sit with the geese. But anyways, I think about all those stuff now. Oh, they're coming my way. I think about all this stuff now. Sorry, I don't have food for you. I think about all those stuff now and I'm just like, wow, like I really am returning back to thyself, and I really am like just like I wouldn't say separating myself from society, but more giving society a new pathway to be able to experience. So yeah, like it's just so beautiful, and I'm just like, wow, because I have just been really diving into deep into like what's been most natural for me, and like kind of what feels right for me soulfully, like instead of like what I feel like the flesh wants, if that makes sense. And what I say by that is like the flesh wants like materialistic stuff. The flesh wants like people to be perceived a certain way. The flesh wants this 3D life puts you in a position where you think you have to have the most expensive car, where you think you have to have like a picture perfect lifestyle, where you have to like have your Stanley Cup or have like a Lululemon outfit when you're working out or whatever, right? But instead of like living that materialistic life, I took a different path of living like the path of like God, of higher source, of higher self, of higher energy, like of spirituality, like that path that's like mostly unwalked. And the thing is that a lot of people who, as I was saying, I didn't want to talk while people were passing by, but oh my god, I want a dog like that so bad. I literally have my dog's name already, and y'all are gonna see me with my dog really, really soon, actually. But anyways, as I was saying, as someone who is spiritual, I would say, I don't really like to use the word God because a lot of people have an attachment to the word instead of actually knowing what that is truly like. Obviously, I can't speak for other people. That's just my opinion. And a lot of people who preach the word of God or whatever, there's like some truth to it, but a lot of people attach themselves to their egoic selves, like lifestyle of it, if that makes sense. When in reality, the wholeness of like what God is just like literally love. It's like the union of everything. So anyways, I don't really like to label myself as any specific religion or whatever. What I live by is the unity of everything, oneness, like love, like peace and wholeness in everything. So yeah, as I was saying, just taking that path has been very interesting because it took a while to like learn about it and kind of find myself and what parts I play in the wholeness of everything. And I feel like now I'm like extremely, extremely at a point where I know what that means for myself, and where I know like kind of how to navigate and like what to teach and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, I'm very, very grateful. I just, again, it's like an undescribable feeling when you understand and when you know and when you are conscious, and it's so beautiful. And I'm just like, wow, because even like as I was saying, like with being perceived and stuff like that, like that feeling of like not being worried about what you're being perceived as, and like just literally being yourself is like so healing to everything, not even just yourself or inner child self, but like to the beings around you. Like even me just standing here being so natural to myself, there was these people walking by, and I never know how my presence can impact these people. There's literally, the geese are literally fucking right now. Like, literally love. Oh, That is so funny. I've never seen that. Oh, that is so cute. But you never know, again, like how your presence impacts the nature around you. Um, Even like the sun, like beaming, like, you know, like just how people perceive in general, whether it's love or judgment, like when you know you're one within yourself, everything is beautiful to you. And um, yeah, I guess just living in nature, your truest nature, really. Oh, I was saying about like being perceived and all that because anytime I go out, like no matter who I'm with, like I always, I know a lot of people might perceive me as like, oh, like maybe I look a certain type of way because I wear a certain type of clothes, or people might look at me weird because a lot of times when I go out, I don't wear shoes. If I'm hiking, I usually don't wear shoes. Um, or like I don't really like pay attention. Oh, there's doggy. I don't really pay attention to like how other people are gonna think about me, and I think that's okay. Love his call. He's like, yeah, I just fucked. um, but as I was saying, it's so funny. It's so funny how the energy of literally having sex is Kundalini energy, and Kundalini energy is like ecstasy, the feeling of everything. That's crazy. They're literally experiencing that right now. That's amazing. Anyways, yeah, usually when I go out, I don't really care what people think, and I have like friends and family who do really care about what people think, and even though I can listen and try to understand, I have never experienced that, so I won't ever be able to really understand what that feels like. And that's, I'm really grateful that I've never experienced that, because I would never, like, even if I did experience that, I would hope that I'd find a way to like heal that. And anyways, like obviously each person's journey is beautiful, but I just think about that quite often. I'm just like, wow, because they perceive in that way. Even the people who perceive in how they're going to be perceived are perceiving themselves in a way of like judgment. And it's just so cool to like have different experiences from everyone. Even myself, just because I don't perceive myself in like a weird way, or like, or think about that other people perceive me, like I have different moments where I'm like, oh, like what about this or that, or like I question stuff, obviously, because we're human. But basically what I was trying to say is just like the lifestyle that I'm like stepping into and that I've been stepped into, like it's just so beautiful, and I don't know, I just want to share that with y'all because it's so amazing, and so I'm so grateful, and it's really cool. Like life is cool. Like we're human on this earth. Like, are you kidding me? Like I can talk to you through a screen, and there's literally like ducks right next to me. And even though I can describe to you what it feels like to be sitting on plain dirt and being with nature, and taking the sun in, like you won't be able to experience that or really understand what that feels like unless you choose to get up and go outside, unless you choose to get up and go to a lake, unless you choose to get up and go sit on the grass. Like, and I just, wow, like life is lifing. Life is lifing, and I love that so much, and just in every way, in everything, and every aspect of it. Oh yeah, I was saying about like perception. I was talking about perception because a lot of times I just go out in like my most natural state of being, and I've just been loving that a lot lately, and I think it's just beautiful for humans to just be humans and to be able to exist like in community and in oneness. I think it's really beautiful, and a lot of people take advantage of that by being rude or, not being the kindest of humans. But I feel like eventually people do find people who are good in nature. Hi. And I feel like eventually you do start connecting with humans who are human and have all those beautiful experiences, and you can share. As I said, eventually you do find those people. This old man, oh, that is so sweet. This old man looks at me and he waves at me. And that's like just human things, like wow. And I think about how much like Gen Z, I'm like, first of all, why do we label like each generation? Can we just all exist and like just be happy? But anyways, like even like generations now, like you think about anxiety and depression and all these different things that our ancestors didn't experience because they were living healing lifestyles. And people may say, oh, but like society now is this way, which is why we have to do these things. Yeah, you do have responsibilities that you may feel like you have to attain, which in reality you don't. You literally don't. Like actually you don't, because you have a say in that. It just depends on what lifestyle you want to live, and you choose each lifestyle that you want to live. Say if you have like a heart disease or something, and you shouldn't be eating a hamburger or something, but you go get a hamburger, you're choosing that. But if you have like a heart disease and you choose to like grow your own garden, or you choose to like plant your own food or cook at home something healthy that's healing, or research what foods are healing for your heart, like you have that choice as well. And I feel like as someone who has experienced all these different perceptions, I used to think that I would be like, oh, but I have no choice, or blah, 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 blah. And then now I'm like, oh, wait, I actually do have a choice. No matter what anyone says, no matter who your parents think you should be, no matter what age you are, you always have a choice. You always have a choice, always. What you're scared of is the effect or consequence of your choices. Say if like you yell at your mom, obviously you know the consequence is like her getting mad at you, or maybe potentially kicking you out, or maybe potentially not talking to you, or maybe her hitting you even. Maybe a lot of people are abusive, so you know those outcomes. But if you know, like, even whether you're scared of the outcome or not, if you choose to like stand up for yourself, even if they have a reaction that's like negative or abusive or whatever, like you still have a choice to accept that and be like, okay, this is how they are, so I'm gonna go choose different. I'm gonna go create a life for myself. I'm gonna find a way how to do this, like problem solving. I always think in this way because it's how I was taught to think, like you always have a way out. You always have, there's always a solution to all your problems. You never have like a limit to what you can reach or what you can experience, no matter what happens. I keep hearing like Lauryn Hill's song, no matter how I think we grow. Anyways, yeah, like no matter what, like you still have a choice. The thing that a lot of humans are scared of is the consequences. And if you just accept your consequences and feel like that choice that you're gonna make is right for you, which is living consciously and mindfully, then you're gonna have a great life. Like a great, amazing life. Like so abundant, because life is already life. Life is already beautiful. Life is already divine. Life is already union, love, like literally love, literally wholeness. All these different trees around, like all these trees around are all different, and you don't see them like arguing like who gets what or what is this. Like there's, how many species of duck and fish and turtles are in this lake living in wholeness right now. Like, what? Like, that is how we should be living. We need to start learning more from nature because we are from nature. Anyways, as I was saying, you may be like, oh, but like I have to do this to like pay rent or blah 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 blah. You still have the choice to do something that you love though. You still have the choice to create something that stems from love. Say if you love music, even if you have a 9 to 5, you can use your 9 to 5 to create your own source of income through music. Like, you still have all these choices. A lot of people like to, what's the word? I was gonna say victimize themselves, but there's a different word that I am feeling. That's a really cool doggy. The word that I am thinking about, the word that I'm thinking about is make excuses. Like, excuses. A lot of people make excuses for why they can or can't do things, and that's literally what keeps society and in that position of anxiety or stress or worry. And I always think about that because I'm someone who has experienced really extreme depression, suicidal thoughts, literally on the verge of ending it, like anxiety to the max. And I've been like diagnosed with ADHD. And I used to have that mindset where I was like, oh no, but I can't because of this or that. Or I would get really anxious about this or that. But all those things are false illusions. You hear this a lot, and a lot of spiritual people talk about this, about like feelings being like illusions, because ultimately they are, because you just feel them for a certain amount of time, and then if okay, beatboxer, hey 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 hey. Anyways, I'm gonna continue walking, but oh, my ass is dirty. Okay, my ass literally got dirty. Okay, as I was saying, I feel like a lot of people make excuses to why they can or can't do things, but like I said, there's always a way around. Whether you find that way now or you find that way later in life, everything is always divine timing either way. So yeah, an example I can give right now is I just got a new card, like a card, to like pay stuff with, and it hasn't came in over a month, and I'm still waiting on it. I already got it situated, but I was still waiting on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, but I needed to like take out cash to do this or to do that, and I was like kind of stressing about it. I was like, okay, I need to get these stuff done. But right after I would say like, oh my god, I need to get this stuff done, like I need my card right now, like blah blah blah. And I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna pay for this if I don't have my card? Like I said, there's always a way around. I ended up going to the thing, and turns out I could have been taking out money either way without the physical card, and I didn't even know that. But I was like worrying about it when I knew I didn't have to worry about it. So that's kind of what I mean. Like, there's always a ways around stuff. Oh, there's a butterfly. Oh, I was gonna catch it. But that's what I mean. Like, there's always ways around stuff, whether you know it or not. Which is why a lot of people say like knowledge is power, and knowledge is key, because the more you know, like the more access you have to different options. So yeah, I'm gonna do one more lap. Oh, it's muddy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go to the store. So yeah. Anyways, I was saying, like, I do feel like a lot of people make excuses for why they can or can't do things, but we all have the choice to choose different, and whether you choose that or not is like up to you. And I feel like a lot of like society does victimize themselves in certain aspects, which is just like all part of like learning and stuff like that. But yeah, those are just some thoughts that came up right now. And yeah, let me know what y'all think. Let me know your perspective on any of these things. And yeah, if you're worried about anything right now, remind yourself that this is your reminder that it most likely isn't something to really worry about if you just accept it. A lot of times when we stress out or we're worried about something is because we haven't accepted the cause and effect of what it is that's happening and the after effect of what we would have to experience. So even if that is going to be the experience or not, I always think about this too because, again, like I used to experience really bad anxiety, like extremely bad, because I've experienced like really bad experiences before. But now I've like learned to like deal with that. And also I heal a lot with like herbs, like teas. If you drink the guava leaves are really healing for depression and anxiety. Dancing is really healing for depression and anxiety. These are all tools that like our ancestors like lived by, which is why I say like they didn't have to experience all these things like to this extreme that it is now, because they were already living in their nature, dancing, celebrating, gathering, living in community, eating mindfully, instead of going and killing a bunch of like one species animals, Anyways, these are my thoughts. Oh my god, all this like life is like lifing. I love it so much. And yeah, let's continue with this vlog. Oh my god, I ran the last one. Almost sweating. That was a really good run though. I've been meaning to actually go on a run. Let me put y'all, please. Where do I put y'all? Okay, I'm gonna put you right here. I've been meaning to go on a run for a while. Running is also beneficial for healing any amplified energy, whether you're happy, sad, feeling abundant, depressed, anxious, angry. Body movement is so abundant. But now we are going to go to the store. I believe I was gonna go home and shower, but I'm gonna go to the store first, get all the things that I need. Then I'm gonna go home, shower, go do laundry. Then I'm gonna go to the drill store. Okay, it's about to be 1. I have a couple hours to do that, but I don't think I'll take all the time. Anyways, do y'all like how I wrapped my hair? I literally wrapped my hair in a shirt This is literally a shirt, but it's like serving and giving. Anyways, I'll put the windows down. Those are really nice workout. Do y'all see my mustache right here? It's like sweaty. Oh yeah, I also was talking about oh, there's like a little pimple. Hello. This guy was just staring over here like extra hard. Okay, I'm putting all my windows up. These people, I don't want someone in my business right now. Thank you. I was like, what is happening? Because everyone was like staring. At least that's what it felt like. Anyways, I was saying that I was talking about showering at the beach because I feel like that'll just like, it's just like a connection that you gain with Earth. Showering in public. Our ancestors would shower in the river communally. Like, also, you know how people talk about how cold showers are good for healing your nervous system, anxiety, depression, all these stuff? Our ancestors would shower in rivers. Rivers are naturally cold. Rivers are naturally the temperature that's perfect for the body, naturally. And now we have hot water, which is great, you know, great, abundant. But when you think about it, that water is being heated in a huge tub with gas, maybe. I don't really know. Or maybe it's like electric heating. I don't really know. But when you think about it, it's being heated in this big tub that probably has rust in it, maybe mold in it, and then it transfers into our shower, into our bodies. So yeah, I always think about that because our ancestors would shower in the rivers that are naturally the temperatures for our body, and cold showers are healing for your nervous system and for mental health stuff, which is a now thing. So yeah, I rest my case. Anyways, yeah, all these things that I always think about, I'm like, wow, like this is gonna be like my lifestyle when I'm doing van life and when I'm traveling, which is also really amazing and cool and great. I think I just love living kind of more of a simple lifestyle, although I feel like I'm very much a mix of like luxurious but also living in connection with the earth. These are all things that I always think about. So yeah, regardless of what I'm doing in my life currently, like I'm literally like, I always talk about this with my mom, and I'm like, oh, like instead of a car, I literally want to get a horse and ride in my horse, like literally, and like take care of my horse, nurture my horse, like give my horse the best life possible and more of a free life while still coexisting and using the horse as transportation instead of like a car. Because she always talks about this too. She's like, wow, there's so many cars in the world, like why, like what, like people need to reuse the cars and like fix the cars that we already have instead of continuously making new ones and new ones and new ones and new ones. Anyways, yeah, nice chat. Thanks for listening to me talk. Let's go ahead and go to the Target, and I have to look for borax and washing soda. I found the borax on my Target, and I'm in the plant section. I stumbled upon it, and I got some lemon balm and lavender to grow so that I can infuse my soap Um, I also found this little choo-choo train, and I thought it was so cute, so I'm gonna take it. And then I found the borax. And then I just need to get like, it's called washing soda, but they don't have any here. So I am going to make my way to Walmart, I believe. No mames, you're telling me I could have just came here and it would have been together? Okay, I'm just gonna grab one of these. Bueno, ya agarré todo. Se me cae mi gorrito. Bitch, what the fuck? I forgot Walmart didn't do Apple Pay. I just got my drill. I just bought my drill and the tools that I need for it, and I found the washing soda that I need here as well. And what else I got? Oh, and I got a discount because I used the coupons that I have. Period. And the people are always so nice. I always get intimidated by white people, clearly, but the people here are always nice. Like, they're always nice to me. Also, I'm always here. And it was just so much fun. I need a shower like yesterday. Literally. But oh, oopsie, I forgot there was literally a curb right there. It's like invisible. Anyways, we're gonna pretend like that just didn't happen. But like I said, I hope the fucking tire's still good. Okay, girl. Anyways, as I was saying, I got everything that I needed. Now I'm gonna go home and I'm going to shower, and then I'm gonna go pick up my niece and nephew, and I'm gonna eat, and then later when I get back home, I will wash my clothes because I don't have time to go wash right now anymore. I kind of forgot to continue filming. I'm all showered and all changed. Let me show y'all my fit. It's giving gay. It's giving carpet muncher, as my bestie would say. Anyways, I'm wearing this crop top, some jeans. I literally haven't worn jeans in so long. Anyways, I'm currently grading my soap. I'm using this soap, the Zote soap, you know. And I have these little like cookie jars that I'm gonna put it in. Have that much. And then I have this old like white vinegar tub. So I bought a new one, so I was like, where should I put it in so it's easy to carry when I go do laundry? And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna reuse this. I just like made a little paper thing so I can put the powder in there. So I already have baking soda and the borax in here. I just put 1/4 of each, just because it's like I think it's 16 ounces, like 1 gallon. Actually no, it might be like less actually. I don't know. I just put some in here. Basically, I'm gonna put the same equal parts of everything, and then I'm gonna fill it up all the way, and it should last me quite a bit. So yeah, I'm just grading all the soap right now so that I don't have to do it when I make more. And also for water, I'm gonna do probably like 2 cups, or actually probably 4, or probably just fill it up. I don't know, but I'm gonna do like bigger amounts of water, and I'm gonna melt the water. I'm gonna melt the soap in the water. I just remembered I bought a pan. Oh no, I didn't, because Walmart doesn't accept Apple Pay. That's all right though. I keep forgetting that they don't do that. So anyways, here's me grading the soap. When I was at the store, the lady was so sweet. Her name was Rosalie. Okay, period. Okay, Twilight. Okay, Twilight. Okay. As I was saying, when I was at the hardware store, um, me and the lady were talking about the washing soda. Hey guys. Hi, Mama. And the lady, I was like asking her if she can unlock the gate for the drill that I needed or got, and she was like, "Oh, you're gonna love this." Like she was talking about the washing soda, and also I literally saved like $16 or something like that, or like something like I don't remember. I saved like money basically. So literally, that's what I'm saying. Everything is literally divine. I literally went to freaking um I literally went to Walmart and I couldn't get the stuff that I wanted or needed, but I ended up going to the hardware store, got the stuff that I mainly needed that I was actually going to the store for, and ended up getting a discount. See how the universe works? Like, you see? Also, I literally want to eat this so bad. It looks satisfying to eat. Also, I'm really supposed to be like leaving now because I have work. And then when I'm out, I'm going to go to a laundry.